Before I do my highlights, I gotta section her. So let's begin. So I'm gonna do a 5 or a 6 sectioning for her. And I'm just drawing a line using the top of the eyebrow as my guide. I'm taking the finer comb, making a parting like so. Okay. And for this one, yes, okay, so this was going to be my top section that's going to give her the most brightness. And we're going to just clip it out of the way with and for my next sections, and we're going to be doing diagonal back sections because they're the quickest and they're the most efficient. I see people do horizontal and that's also fine, but for me personally, I prefer the diagonal back. So this is going to be her second section to get those pretty face framing highlights, and this is going to be a partial, and I'm just going to gradually highlight her hair until she's all blonde. But first I'm going to start with the top, and once I get her top nice and blonde, I'm going to leave the underneath her natural color. And if I get tired of the natural color, then I'm just going to keep highlighting it and just highlighting it with a few foils up until her whole head is blonde, which is awesome. And my goal is to get her into like a golden blonde, like a level 9. And then once she gets to a level 9, I'm going to do some violet-based highlights, like some platinum blonde highlights on her. And then I'll assess whether the bleach gets all the gold tones out. And if it does, I'm not going to use a toner. But if I still feel like she's a little too gold for my liking, then I might do a neutral blonde, and what the neutral will do is just it will neutralize the gold, and it'll make it like a softer gold because I really want to keep doing the. I'm a huge fan of like the warm blondes. I'm not a fan of like the really cool and ashy blondes. And so I took the back hair and I divided it into two sections. And it's always important to have clean sections, especially when you're doing highlights, because it's going to help the foil stay in place. There's going to be no slippage, no bleed marks, and we're going to get it as close to the root as possible, which is what you want. That's always been a pet peeve of mine, like highlights that are not close to the scalp and it looks like a person has like regrowth, and it's like, why have regrowth? We want the seamless blonde. And I'm just taking the comb and just cleaning up the section a little bit. And let's see, just a little bit. So in under 5 minutes, we sectioned her into 5. And let me show you. So we got the top sections, we got the two sections, and then we got these sections right here, which I will just diagonally slice. But my main focus is these three first. Stay tuned. I gotta mix my peroxide and bleach and prepare my foils. We're going to do the top 3 sections first, and then we're going to go back and do these 2. Okay, it's going to be awesome.